Hello guys, well here I am, video number 250, all for you campers out there and you Smallville and Superman fans. This is for you. This is where I'm going to answer questions that have been asked to me by the fans, by the subscribers, and well, without further ado, here goes. Mixed Music Channel, you asked, where do I work? I work for an energy resource company, but I work within their IT department, so I deal with all computer issues and user account issues that any of the staff members within that company are having, and that's what I deal with. I love working in IT. I've been dealing with computers since I was 16 and I love computers so much, so I am very much an IT geek. Love Batman Robin asks, what is my favourite colour? The simple answer is blue. Dark Winter asks, what is my favourite comic series and what issue would I highlight as my evidence as to why I like it so much? Well, it has to be the Superman Secret Origin series that was written by Jeff Johns from last year. Just sort of, it was only 6 issues, but they sort of had a bit of a gap in between a number of issues. I felt the reason why I love that series so much was because it was pretty much how I always imagined the mythology to be. You know, Jonathan and Martha finding Clark Kent on the farm, raising him as their own son, teaching him the values of human life and everything. You know, he goes to Metropolis, he starts work at the Daily Planet, he meets Lois Lane, he, you know, shows his face as Superman as well. Lex Luthor is his arch nemesis, who he already meets at a younger age beforehand without even realising it. Then there's Lana as well. When he's at school, he meets Lana, he shows his powers in front of Lana by accident. All of these things, and in some ways they also put in a few bits of Smallville within there. There's a nod to Chloe. There's bits about you know, there's like the tornado incident as well. Everything about that was just amazing. There was even bits of Jor-El and his mother Lara in there as well. It was awesome. I can't pick one particular issue out because all 6 were brilliant, and if you haven't seen, you should. If I've done a video about that already, so you need to check it out if you haven't. I think it's about 2 or 3 videos before this one. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Bangleville asks, if I was on Smallville or DC movie, would I play a hero, hero's friend, or a well-known villain? I'd play a hero because I'm a nice person. I like to help people. 1990 Super Geek. You want to know what that poster is behind me, don't you? You do, don't you? Well, click on this video and you'll see. Let's have a look. Who else have we got here? Beach N69, you asked, where do I live in England? Newcastle upon Tyne. I've been here over 9 years and I absolutely love it. FPS Scott rather, you asked me a number of questions, but I can only pick one to answer. And you asked, the one in particular I'm answering is, what are my top 3 films ever? It's going to be fun. Number 3, The Matrix. Number 2, Superman the movie. And number 1, Independence Day. You never realised that, did you? Yeah, but that's it. That's the answer. Nick23905. Do I think they'll ever make a Justice League spin-off after Smallville ends? I hope they do. I really hope they do, because I would love to see a TV show of Justice League or Justice Society and then have a movie after it, maybe after about 5 years or something. That would be awesome. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Light564, who do I think is more psychotic and evil in Smallville or any Superman movie comic? Lex Luthor or Zod? Well, I can't really pick because they're both equally evil and psychotic. For their own ways and their own different reasons, they equally are evil and psychotic. It's as simple as that. Sonia MV, you asked me a number of questions, but I'll answer a couple of yours. First one, what episode of Smallville did I most enjoy doing a review on? There's only 4 that I can really pick because I can't pick out of these 4 individually, but Legion, Justice, Absolute Justice and Salvation. Simple as. What am I most looking forward to about Smallville Season 10? Glasses, Suit, Flight, Lex Luthor. That's all. JP Mixia or JPMIXEA asks, when did my interest of the DC universe actually start? Well, it kind of started pretty much when I first saw a Superman movie, which was Superman 2 on TV when I was about 8 years old. And that pretty much was the start of not only just DC but for Superman in particular. And I didn't actually start reading Superman comics till I was around 13 or so. I was borrowing it from my friends and I really got into it. I think the first one I actually read was The Death of Superman, and that really cemented my fanaticism, as it were, and got me really into it. It's been in the last 4 years that I've been able to really express my, you know, how much of a fan I really am of Superman. In the last 4 years, I've been able to buy comics, t-shirts, all sorts. You've seen it, you've seen the videos, so that's pretty much when it all started for me. I've also got to give a mention though also of JP's Facebook page called Smallville Q&A. I haven't really had a look at it myself, but I'll put the link at the bottom for you so you can check it out and join it. And then, because he has been asking me to mention it, so I've finally been able to mention it for you, mate. Hope you're happy. John Doe 838383, what is my favourite Superman comic? Well, I've already just mentioned it, The Death of Superman, simple as. And Wizard Hype, you asked probably one of the best questions ever. If I could take one person from the Smallville team, doesn't have to be an actor, who do I think would benefit from the Superman movie that's coming out in 2012 and why? Alfred Gough and Miles Miller, because they were the original developers of Smallville. They came up with the initial idea of creating a younger Clark Kent and going through his life of developing his abilities and growing up in Smallville, the trials and tribulations that he would face and everything. Characters like Chloe, Pete, Lana, Lex and Lois as well, and Jonathan and Martha, how they raised him and everything. They started Smallville off, and if it wasn't for how it is today, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be getting Smallville 10 years later. I wish they probably would have written a script for the new Superman movie, because their script that they did for Spider-Man 2 was awesome. So for me, I think they would be the biggest two that would benefit from it, and it would be a fitting tribute as well to their how much we owe for their input for Smallville, that if they were part of the Superman movie for 2012, it would be awesome. So there you have it, gang. That's all the questions that I could answer. Sorry if I didn't answer your question or if I wasn't able to, but there's so many questions on there that I was just overwhelmed by. But thank you all for asking me these questions. If you want to know a bit more about me, I have got a Formspring account. Link is at the bottom. Check out the previous questions that have been answered, or asked rather. There's like 239 questions that I've answered. Yikes. All your questions that you've always wanted to ask me are on there as well. Thank you all. Thanks for everybody that subscribed. I've now reached 900 subscribers. I'm overwhelmed. So here's to another 250 videos, and hopefully to reach 1,000 subscribers very soon. You guys are amazing. Thank you and good night.